Yeah, hi Shankar. Can you quickly tell about the technology stack and the experience that you have?
Yeah, sure. I have 4 years and 3 months of experience as a Java backend developer. My skill set are core Java, servlet JSP, Spring, Hibernate, Springboard, Microservices, AWS, Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins.
Okay, can you tell me something about your project,
Yeah, sure.
current project?
Yeah. The MyGarage integration with the My Account project allows Stellantis vehicle owners to manage their vehicles easily by adding MyGarage features to the My Account dashboard for centralized vehicle information and services. Coming to challenges we are faced, like combining multiple parallel calls without blocking threads. This is one challenge we are faced. Like in MAP Mopper Vehicle Protection Service, we are calling multiple services in parallel. So sometimes blocking we are faced. It is if one service is calling, another service is blocking. So to resolve that, we are using Spring Workflux. Spring Workflux is nothing but Spring like non-blocking asynchronous communication. To resolve this, combining multiple parallel calls without blocking threads, we are used mono.gif for independent calls and plot map for dependent ones to aggregate results. A failure in one call can interrupt the entire flow. To resolve that, we are use on error regime for fallback logic or on error continue to skip failures and proceed. Unresponsive calls can block or Unresponsive calls can stop or block progress. To resolve this, we are use timeout to set limits and retrieve for automatic retries with backup. Past data sources can uh, overload the system. Past data sources can overload the system. To resolve that, use limited buffer to control data flow and maintain stability. Coming to code flow, all requests coming from the browser and are directed to the inbound API gateway, which act as the single entry and exit point. The custom domain is configured in Route 53 to point to the API gateway, providing a branded and user-friendly URL. The API gateway is responsible for managing API versioning, rate limiting, and request parameter validation. It also validates the incoming URL by using ACM certificate for secure communication. Once the request is successfully authenticated and validated, it is forwarded to the application load balancer. Based on the request path pattern and target group configuration, the ALB route the request to appropriate service running as a container and ECS. For outbound communications, the application uses the outbound API gateway through load balancer for efficient, secure and secure and scalable connectivity. For log monitoring, we are using AWS, so we are using the AWS CloudWatch to monitor the logs. So every container logs will be stored there in AWS CloudWatch. It have the like application logs as well, container logs, to secure some of the information like username, secret ID, access ID kinda. We are using the AWS secret manager. It will store the secrets. So yeah, it's all about my project. Coming to my roles and responsibilities are contributed to project planning and solution architecture, selecting appropriate design patterns, technologies and frameworks, collaborated with stakeholders to align project goals, manage expectations and recognize and reduce risks, set up infrastructure and deployment environments, including CI/CD pipeline to automate build and deployment processes, contributed to solution architecture documentation to improve system understanding and maintainability, reviewed code for quality using tools like SonarQube to ensure alignment with best practices and ICO standards, developed JUnit test cases to ensure code coverage above 85%, improving code reliability and maintainability. Analyzed code flow and debugged production issues to ensure smooth application performance. Participated in Scrum meetings, providing updates and progress blockers and solutions. So out of these are the microservices. In this project we have the 6 services will be there. In out of 6 services I worked on 3 services. Post one is the Mac Vision service. These are the
hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. Can you tell me the difference between
Used
path
by
and class path
OS to
variables?
identify binary files. It is similar to bin. Class path used by compiler and JVM to identify Java library files. Similar to
What
Java.
is the importance of main method in Java?
Yeah. Every Java program is running from the main method. So like JVM will be started the Java program execution from main method. So it is important. Without that, it will not run the program.
Okay. What is a marker interface?
Marker interface is a empty interface. It does not have any methods, variables, blocks, nothing. Just is a empty interface. A JVM will provide some special features to do some functionality. For example, serialization is a marker interface. It does not have any methods, variables. So it is a JVM will provide some special features to execute like travel over the network.
Which package is imported by default?
Java.util.lang.
Okay. Can you explain the exception hierarchy in Java?
Yeah. Object in object, after that throwable will be there. Throwable it divided into two types, exception and error. In exception it will divided into runtime exception. Coming to exception and its subclasses comes under the checked exceptions. Checked exception found at the compile time. Examples: IO exception, file not found exception, etc. Runtime exception and its subclasses comes under unchecked exceptions. Error and its subclasses comes under the unchecked exceptions. Examples: null pointer exception, array index out of bound exception, arithmetic exception, like this.
Okay. What is the difference between error and exception?
Error and exception, like mostly errors are occurred due to the memory issues, like that. Errors are due to our coding problems, developer issues, like either code issues it will be occur. Error will mostly occur memory issues.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between list, set, map, and queue?
Okay. List duplicates are allowed. Multiple implementations are there, like array list, linked list, stack vector. Coming to set duplicates are not allowed. There are multiple implementations are there, like asset, tree set, linked asset. Coming to map is a duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicated. Map is a key value pair. Map is like inside map is a one interface. After that, inside one entry will be there. Inside entry key value pairs will be available. So map implementation classes are like as map, tree map, linked as map, etc. Yeah, coming to these are the interfaces. Every interface have multiple implementations. Every implementation class have some data structures are using like array list. Array list is double linked array like this. Some of the implementation classes are follows instruction order. Some of the implementation classes are will not follow instruction order. Array list is mostly used for retrieving elements by using the index. Array list have index will be there. Linked list does not have index. It will be used for the instruction and deletion based on the node contains key value. So after that, yeah,
Okay.
in map multiple implementation like as map it will be internal uses like as table algorithm data structure tree map
Okay.
internally.
Tell me what is the load factor of a collection?
Load factor, default load factor is 0.75.
No, what is load factor? What I'm
To
trying to like.
increase
What
the
does load factor
capacity
mean?
of hash map
What
decided by
is the difference between
load
hash
factor.
map and hash table and hash file? Maybe.
Hello,
Yeah.
can you repeat one?
What is the difference between hash map,
Yeah,
hash table,
as
hash
table,
set?
as set. Okay. As map, as set. Okay. Like as set duplicates are not allowed. As map duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicated. As table is a legacy class, so all legacy classes are synchronized on thread shape. As table mostly this is legacy class synchronized on thread shape. This is mostly major different.
Can we have null values in an hash set?
Yeah, set. Yeah, we can add multiple null values.
And what about hash map?
As map, yeah, one null key is allowed, but values we can add multiples. It internally uses equal method to compare.
Okay. What is an enum?
Enum. Enum is a uh, by using enum we can store the group of constants. Suppose if our application required to some days in application we need to calculate days related some logic, then we can add enum constants. Enum is nothing but group of constants. We can mention like Monday, uh, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, like that. These are the constants.
Okay. Can enum implement interface?
Not possible because
Enum
of
implement.
enum is not a class, not a interface. So we cannot extend or
With
we cannot
respect to
implement.
Stream API, what is an intermediate and terminal operations?
Yeah, so uh, intermediate operation return stream can be chained. Examples are filter will be there, it will return the stream. Map will be there, it will be return stream. Plot map will be there. Sorted, peak, distant, limit, skip. These are the intermediate methods. Intermediate methods return stream. Terminal operation produces non-stream cannot be changed results such as primitive value, a collection, no value at all. Terminal operations methods example for each ordered collect min max count reduce to array. In intermediate way in terminal we have another like short circuiting terminal methods also there like any match, all match, non-match, find post, find any. It's about like intermediate two parts. Still maybe two parts like intermediate terminology.
What is the difference between map and flat map?
Yeah, like map, it will process the one element and it will return the one result. But flat map, it will be process the one by one elements, but it will give the results as a collection. Group of results combine and it will give the single collection. Like it will use the flattening, it will merge the multiple results and it will displace.
Okay. Can you share your screen and write a code for me?
Yeah.
No, open a notepad. Okay. Take a list.
Yeah.
And that list contains some integers. Say suppose 5, 10 integers. I want you to give me the second highest integer using a streams API.
Okay, second I guess.
Second highest.
Okay, so this is about list. Then listed.
Take one integer array. Int. Suppose these are the numbers equal to 5, 2, 8, 10, 7. These are the numbers. So let's use arrays dot. So for imports, import java dot util dot star. Star means it will comes under all classes available in util. Default package is java.lang. Util is not a default, remember. So suppose let's take class onwards. Public class. Suppose this is a test class. Let's add main method. Public static void main string args. So after that we have array, right? These are the elements. We need to find the second highest. So arrays, this class available in util package. Arrays dot in arrays we have stream method will be there. It is expecting input like this array. Expecting array. So arrays dot stream here again dot distant. So it will eliminate the duplicates. If any duplicates are there, it will be like it will take, if two, suppose if two fives are there, it will give only one. Remaining one it will be eliminates dot sorted. It will sort in natural order, ascending order. After that dot skip. So find the length numbers. This is array reference variable dot length 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 minus 2. Arrays don't have method. This is a variable. If you are using string, we have length of method will be there, but in arrays there is no method. After that, find dot find post find post. See here we are finding the second highest number. Second highest number means here 8 we are finding. After that, post we are returning the same. So here it will return the optional of int second highest equal to. So if you want to printing, you can move like this. Distant is optional only. If you don't want, you can. So I am arranging in order. Next. So for this example, there is no duplicate. So hence I am commenting this. So it is returning second highest, right? So after that, second highest. So dot. So this is the optional, right? Use optional methods. If present, if present, or else, or else, if present, or else. So both take this is a value. System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println of value. So it will give the second highest number called 8.
Okay. Can you tell me like how do we configure caching in Spring Boot?
Yeah, like we can use Redis class will be there. In Redis class, some of the methods are with there, like catched, awake, kinda. Based on the method, we can these are the annotations. Which method we want to do some catching, then we need to add those, and some properties we need to configure.
Okay. What does @enable web security annotation mean?
At the right enable security. Enable security means, I think I am not used, but maybe it look like it is like it is enable the security for our application.
Okay. Okay. Tell me what is the purpose of qualifier annotation?
Yeah, qualify, like we have one implementation class is there, it has multiple, we have one interface will be there, it has multiple implementations are there, we want to inject through interface, but multiple implementations are there. If may get chance to we will get ambiguity problem, to resolve that we can use qualifier to telling that you can pick it up this implementation like that.
Okay. What does @Spring Boot test annotation mean?
At the rate of Spring Boot test. Okay, while we are developing the JNU test cases, we can mention at a class level that annotation.
So what kind of like what does it help for?
Like in
What purpose does it fulfill?
like if any auto configurations are there, Spring require for JNU, it will give support for that. This is a root annotation for the test cases we can use. Like if any configurations require, it will some of it will be helpful by using this.
What is the difference between controller and @REST controller annotation?
Yeah, like at controller, if we are using, we need response body. While using at REST controller, response body is optional.
Okay. What is an API gateway and what is its purpose in microservice?
Yeah, API gateway. Like API gateway is a entry and exit point for all incoming requests. At API gateway, we can restrict the rate limiting. Rate limiting is nothing but per second how many incoming URLs are allowed to access our application. After that, we can provide the security. We can also restrict at security at gateway level. We can configure like common system services at API gateway level as well. Like API gateway nothing but single end-to-end exit. Every request it will go through API gateway only. We can enable security like rate limiting. Yeah, these mainly.
What is an auth0?
Auth 0. This is the
Yeah.
auth thread.
Yeah, auth0.
Auth 0. Auth 2 I worked on Auth 1. I think it is also similar. Open authorization is nothing but social logins, like social logins, example like Facebook, Google login, Facebook login, Twitter login kind of. If our less secure applications are there, then it is recommended to use. For example, if any book my show like Facebook, Google, if any like that book my show kind of less secure, Netflix kind of there, it is recommended to use auth 2. It is simple login. Yeah, like banking related, finance related, these are they not recommended. This is what.
Okay. Okay, Shankar, that's all from my end. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I have no queries. Thank you for
Okay.
taking my.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.